it looks like we're now starting with A1.
All right, last move for wave A. Can I get thorax, neck, eyelid, wing?
So we're starting with A2 then.
A2 it is.
Lone Star, Victoria, Charlemagne.
Citrus is from Louisiana.
Oh, we're getting a Puff Peach match.
Puff Peach, round 1.
So historically, Armada has said this matchup is almost impossible as Peach.
Interesting, I can see that.
Yeah, the Puff's back air just kind of outspaces Peach a lot, and Puff's crouch cancel rest just kind of stops a lot of Peach's things. Like dash attack, Puff can just duck under it and then rest you for it.
Well, Peach thrives on, floating above and manipulating some of that mobility.
Yeah.
And Puff is even more mobile than Peach is, so I can see why that would be a big challenge.
Yeah.
At least we got a small stage here. It looks like we won't get timed out.
So we're gonna.
Looks like we're going right into the match.
Okay, these aren't hand warmers.
No hand warmer.
So one of the main strategies I've seen is for Peaches is pulling a lot of turns, but Peach here doesn't seem to be doing that as much.
I feel like Jigglypuff is putting a lot of pressure there.
Yeah, he's kind of chasing him down.
As you saw in the first few moments, we had several trades. We're 30 seconds deep and we're already over 142.
And this is where you don't want to be if you're the Peach player. Being off the edge against Puff is really scary.
Exactly, and I think we're seeing that mobility thing we were talking about earlier here. Puff seems to be bobbing and weaving, able to catch Peach on her float.
Yeah, and forcing Peach to the edge. So again, we're seeing Peach kind of pushed to the edge by Puff, and Peach can't really do much at the edge because she doesn't have that many moves that can beat out Puff's back air.
Yeah. And Citrus being Peach, by the way. Cheetos is losing his first stock right after taking his first.
Yeah, despite not having many tools against back air, he's still doing a good job of kind of outspacing Puff, doing his best to stay out of that range.
We're seeing a pretty even matchup. I definitely don't think that this one in particular is unbeatable.
Yeah, it's not like what Amara says is 80-20. It's looking more even.
Definitely so. I can see that Puff has the edge here, but it's by no means a runaway.
Yeah.
So we saw a little sneak under Battlefield popped up with that back air. And the edge guarding game here looks like it's strongly in Jigglypuff's favor.
Yeah, Jigglypuff is doing a good job of just getting Peach off stage and not letting Peach back.
And the unfortunate SD.
You don't see that very often from Puffs.
You don't see that from Puffs, yeah. It looked like he may have been going for a wave dash.
You can see Citrus Peach.
And I think that was a stock right there.
Yeah, Citrus was trying his best to just kind of push Puff away, but Puff just kept getting in there with the back air and other moves. Oh, that was a good up air. So at that point, he kind of knew that he expected him to come down a certain way, so he just did the up air.
Yeah, it was a pretty smart decision there. Once you catch Peach pretty low like that, it's very difficult for her to come back. Unless she gets really tricky with her floating, all you have to do is hit that L or R, and you got that stock.
And now that Peach is kind of playing with some nerves. Saw him earlier just spot dodging a lot.
I see Jigglypuff has strong stage control for the whole match for the most part here.
For the most part, it's just the Peach trying to fight its way in, but struggling.
A risky dash attack there, trying to pull it off, but no follow-up. And Jigglypuff with the punch.
That was a good fade, though, from the Peach to get away from Jigglypuff's back air.
Yes, sir. Okay. And Jigglypuff trying to take our first match. Okay. Fair, brings it back on stage.
Unfortunately, doesn't get the up air that I wanted.
The back air takes that stock for match 1.
So, convincing, but not unbeatable, I would
Definitely not, yeah. I think if Peach manages to stay on stage a little bit more, maybe bait out a few more attacks. It's tough to punch Jigglypuff, but I think that's what she needs to do there.
Strangely enough, I feel like a bigger stage would be better for Peach here, because the Puff was kind of chasing her down.
Yeah, I think a little bit of space is going to help her.
Allow you to pull more turnips and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Because the turnip game is very integral for every Peach, really. I haven't seen many Peaches at all that never use a turn.
Especially against Puff, because that's your one thing to kind of throw at Puff when they're kind of camping around you.
Yes, the spacing game is pretty tough here, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Because they both get in and get out real quick. And Jigglypuff can do that all at once.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're going to Dreamland for round 2.
Yeah, I like this pick because it, again, allows more room for Peach.
I agree with you.
But at the same time, it's harder to kill Puff, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, Cheetos coming out strong with lots of back airs, racking up 82% damage there. And it looks like that just might have been the stock. Almost. That's a pretty tough edge guard. That hitbox off the umbrella is not easy to get through. But those back airs.
Those back airs are doing a really good job of pushing Peach back. And you can see Citrus just trying to use his moves, but it's just not working out.
And I saw a pretty smart decision there, not taking that ledge. I think he saved himself, Cheetos saved himself just a small amount of percentage that he might have taken from that umbrella.
Yeah.
It's good awareness to see that Peach couldn't have made it back up. But the same deal here. Peach seems to be playing on the sides most of the match here.
Yeah, he's just kind of started spamming forward smash a little bit.
I think looking for a hungry Jigglypuff.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good read, but he kind of let it go.
Very good recovery there. I like to see that. Okay, he's mixing it up, and I think that's what he needs to do here. He's managing to get back on stage.
Yeah.
But again, Cheetos is taking advantage.
Yeah, it seems Citrus was slowing it down a bit because he needed to kind of recollect himself.
And I think that was a very wise decision on his part. But again, I mean, right off the bat was 0%. And there we go. Okay, we see a nice little punish there.
Unfortunately, Peach doesn't have a really strong punish like Fox might.
A bomb, okay. Getting hype. We're getting hype out here.
Face.
Was it a stitch? I missed that too.
There's some RNG manipulation going on.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And there's a strong fair. And perhaps a taunt. Or maybe it was an accident, but I like to see that taunt come out.
Gotta get in their head somehow right now.
We call him taunt where I'm from. I'm sorry. Toad.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, Jigglypuff taking stage control once again. Missing that back air and punished with a nice little fair.
Unfortunately, we're seeing the flaw with Dreamland is that Puff lives a while on Dreamland.
Puff does live a while, but I think it's still in favor of Peach here. Well, as far as stage choice goes.
Yeah. For how the matchup was going the last game.
Yeah, I would agree with you. And Cheeto's on the verge of a 4-stock here. He seems to be in very strong control this round.
Citrus isn't going to let it happen.
Citrus doesn't play that game. Okay, all right. No JV. But those back airs are so strong.
Oh, now he's just trying to go for the crazy rest.
That was a tough read.
Yeah.
Well, he got a little bit of a punish there, just to charge forward smash. And
I like that roll because this entire game he hasn't been rolling up and he's just been getting up normally.
Yes.
So he's been getting hit off.
Exactly. Exactly. I feel like this punish game has been really strong on edge guarding for Cheetos.
Yeah, and a lot of it has just come from using your stage control against Peach.
But Peach is going to try to make a comeback here, but it's really difficult. You know, at 140%, most moves right here will take her off stage. And
that's
edge
about
guard
it. Yeah.
And a back air is going to take that. Cheetos with a 2-0 victory over Citrus.
Yeah. Well, good stuff to Citrus, though. He did make some adjustments throughout that set.
He did make some strong adjustments. Very commendable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Cheetos was in strong control by that point.
And Cheetos was adapting to his adaptations anyway, so.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's just
name of the
keep
game.
Adapting.
He's floating around. Literally.
Yeah, they were just.
Okay.
So let's see what we might have next.
So Cheetos takes Citrus 2-0. We may be having Herbmaster and Buns. I don't know either of those players.
I can't say I know